What is capitalism? Capitalism is an economic system based upon the private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Mises viewed the market economy as peaceful social cooperation. Ultimately, no matter how complex a system it may be, all of capitalism boils down to individuals making mutually beneficial exchanges. When an employer hires someone, they value the individual's labor more than the money they spend, and vice versa. In a market economy, people trade because they expect to benefit, and they are usually right in their assessment. Capitalism is just an economic system. Many people criticize the actions of the government of a capitalist country and label that capitalism. In reality, their complaints should be directed towards liberal democracy or the head of the state or the head of state of the government in question, not the market economy. Capitalism has an incredible track record as an engine of wealth creation and has transformed the world into a much richer, freer place. There are many different models of capitalism. Some feature a high level of state planning or coordination. This is known as dirigism. At the opposite end of the spectrum is free market capitalism, where the government doesn't intervene in the economy, it just sets and enforces the rules. Critics like to portray the market economy as survival of the fittest. They are half right. Only the fittest companies survive. If a firm produces an inferior good or charges too much for their product, they will eventually go bankrupt. But that same competition also bids up workers' wages to ensure that they are paid relative to their contribution to the productive process. And a bankrupt firm's assets don't disappear, they're simply absorbed by other companies. Savings, production, and investment are at the core of the capitalist economy. Wealth obtained through production can either be consumed or saved. Sa- Savings are then channeled via investment into capital. This is the key to a growing economy, the investment of savings. Also vital is the role of entrepreneurship. A successful entrepreneur recognizes some defect in the productive process and corrects it. In other words, he realigns factors of production so that they are more in line with consumer demand. In a market economy, profits are obtained by doing a better job of forecasting consumer demand than other entrepreneurs. One of the cool things about the modern capitalist economy is that the division between worker and owner has never been more unclear. With retail online stockbrokers and fractional shares, anyone can participate in ownership of the means of production. Real wages have also been steadily rising since the dawn of industrialization. Capitalism makes everyone better off. That is why even low income workers live lives of luxury compared to the kings of a century or two ago. The secret to capitalism's success is simple: the philosophy of voluntarism. If all interactions are voluntary and consensual, then they will be mutually beneficial. Through capitalism, we all work harmoniously towards goals that we mutually share.